Alright, so what we're doing right now, we are defeating the Grox using weapons. Our weapons. We're also terraforming if we need to. So, for the Grox in the center of the galaxy, you have to... there's a couple of different ways to defeat them efficiently. It's all about efficiency. For these big planets that are like not all water, so basically the majority of them, that are at the center of the galaxy, the Grox are going to have cities that are occupied substantially. So you can't defeat them with your weapons easily. You can use Antimatter Bombs, which is fine, but it's actually faster to terraform them. Unless, well, anyways, terraforming is usually the way to go, because if you raise a T-score to the T1, the Grox cannot survive, so they'll die immediately. So we're about to terraform. It takes energy, so then you slowly replenish your energy using the energy packs and the health packs. And now it's about to be terraformed. So then what we're going to do is even after you defeat the Grox on the planet, there will still be ships, the Grox ships, flying around to defeat you, or to try to kill you, I guess. And if you don't kill them, they will follow you outside of the planet and fire at you. And outside of the planet, all you can do is use your Mega Auto Blaster, I guess is what it's called, and do minimal damage. So you have to defeat them before you leave the planet. They only stay around on one planet in a system, so if there are more than one Grox planet in a system, you only have to do it once. If there are two, if there's only two ships, I shoot at them with the Mega Proton Missile. If there's more than two, I use the Antimatter Missile, which defeats a whole bunch in a row. And it's all about efficiency, so that's what I do. So now, since I have the shield, I can use the shield. I don't take any damage as long as I have the shield. It lasts a while, so I got some time. I can use bombs to defeat them. And then while I've got the shield going, I might as well defeat the ships that will shoot at me outside the planet. So then I think they're all destroyed, so then we can leave. Yep, good. This is the only Grox system. So that's the general strategy for the center. There's some planets that are all water, and they don't have any. They don't have the cities, or the cities aren't really developed. So okay, I'll just spend some time to talk. The cities aren't really developed, so you can just drop bombs, and if you aim them right, you'll destroy in one hit. That's what you do for outside the center of the galaxy. So all these little yellow flags are my colonies. I've occupied quite a bit of the Milky Way. I'll be exploring more after I defeat the Grox. But right now all these reds, actually over here you'll see this is another species that hates me. But they're not the Grox, so I don't have to worry about them. But all these reds right here, these are all the Grox. But you can see I can't reach them. See how it's like red? There's only three. There are three. See that PC? It says 6.07 parsecs away. You can only travel 3 parsecs away at a maximum before you visit the center of the galaxy. You can see the center galaxy is right there. So I've decided to make this harder on myself by not even visiting the center of the galaxy yet. And once you visit the center of the galaxy, these 3 parsecs limit will increase to whatever your hyperdrive is. And the maximum is 20. So you can sort of see this little radius right here. That's 20. You'll still see all the species, or all the different, species that exist within that 20 parsec radius, and so therefore that's why you can see all the Grox red. So right now I can't reach any of these Grox. Once I visit the center of the galaxy, though, I'll be able to, and then I'll be able to get the rest. But right now I decided to make it harder on myself by defeating all the Grox that I possibly can in that 3 parsec radius. So these guys still hate me. They're annoying me because they're prominent. How much do they hate me by? 95. Great. Whatever. I don't even care. They're just gonna hate me forever until I kill them. There's a lot of species that hates me, even though most of them I haven't even met. The reason why they hate me is because I also allied with the Grox before I started defeating the Grox. Because you get badge points for allying with the Grox. You also get a badge point for defeating the Grox. So I want to do both, 100% file basically. So therefore you lose 200, they automatically hate you by a lot if you ally the Grox. That's why a lot of them hate me. A lot of them are neutral because I colonized them after I allied with the Grox. So therefore they don't hate me because they didn't even exist when I allied with them. Pretty little nifty feature. So now what we're going to do is you can see all these different species. This is actually pointless. These species are pointless. What I had initially done is I had gone to the center of the galaxy, I barreled my way through, the Grox well, let me take a step back. The Grox, for example, inhabit a radius about this around the center of the galaxy. That's a lot of stars. You can see this is densely packed. There's little pockets where there aren't stars like there, but then there's pockets where there's a lot of stars. It's sort of how the center works. So what I had initially done is I went to the very center of the galaxy. I'd taken over the main Grox planet, and then I terraformed it to T3, and I dropped in a colony pack, so then I had a colony there. It was hard to do that, but I did it. And then I slowly started spiraling around, defeating all the Grox. I didn't want them taken back over. I didn't know how the Grox were going to work, so what I ended up doing is I promoted a lot of these civilizations using the monolith tool. That way they become their own species. And then they started inhabiting the center as well, so I could get a little community. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you all the destruction I've created in the last couple years, on and off, of course. All these stars I'm traveling to right now were once inhabited by Grox. Every single one of them. Well, not every single one, but about half of them were all inhabited by Grox. And I slowly but surely took them all out. These guys over here that are red, see how that's sort of like, that's not the Grox color. That's orange, that's like magenta. They just hate me because I allied with the Grox. They're not the Grox. I don't know if they're going to still hate me after I defeat the Grox, because I'm going to defeat them today. That's going to be pretty exciting. Because I have spent all this time circling the center of the galaxy, defeating every single Grox colony that exists. Every single one of them. See how there's all these flags? I periodically place my own colony, so if I die, I don't have to travel too far. You can see I've already circled the entire center of the galaxy, and you can sort of see the extents where they travel. These are like the outer limits, these far out colonies. That one's over there is next to a warp hole. I placed some next to warp holes, so they can lead back to my main place where I make all my spore bucks or money or whatever. So this was all once inhabited by Grox. I took them out. It is at least 150 hours, probably more. And I'm just going to go ahead and circle the center of the galaxy, make sure I defeated every possible Grox I could before going to the center of the... Let me back up. I'm going to go ahead and circle... I'm going to go ahead and circle the center of the galaxy so I make sure I defeat every possible Grox I can before I go to the center of the galaxy and get the Staff of Life. Now, the Grox on the outer skirts of the solar system, or the center of the galaxy, I guess, they're a little easier to defeat. As you get further out, see how my hyperdrive, my hyperdrive range is increasing? That's just because I'm getting further from the center of the galaxy. So I can travel further distances in single steps. That's all that is. But they get easier because they get less occupied. The Grox cities get less occupied. So therefore, you can basically just drop bombs, and their little cities will be destroyed with ease. But you still have to enter the planets, destroy all the ships. That whole process still exists, and it's very, very tedious. So then So see how I'm losing energy? I have to use energy mega packs. Those are resources that you have to replenish every now and then. You can see money down here. So I have 59 million spore bucks. Those go fast. I usually spend money on these energy packs, antimatter missiles, and colonies, and an occasional other item, but those don't usually add up to much. So how I get all my money is, I'll go over that later, but I have a little system where I only sell purple spice on the far edge of the galaxy. One of the little arms, way over here, I think is the one. Yeah, I've got one over here as well, but I think this is my main one, because it's really densely packed with purple spice. Purple spice sells for a lot, and I can get money very fast after my little strategy that I set up. So let's see if I can reach this Grox. I'm just making sure I have defeated every Grox I possibly can before I go to the center. So let's see, what else should I talk about? Money, you gotta replenish. Every now and then I will go back to my home base to get, or my new home base at the center of the edge of the galaxy to get more money and replenish my items. You'll also notice how I have like maxed out on almost everything. At one point they're all maxed out. They'll be maxed out again. That's because I decided for a fun little challenge, I would try to max out as much as I possibly can. And ended up maxing out everything. I don't ever plan on using any of the Staff of Life usages, I guess, because it'll be more fun that way to have a completely maxed out file. Nope, this Grox can just barely not be reached. 3.08 is the closest. So that one will be defeated later on. I'm pretty sure I got almost all the Grox that I possibly can, but I don't want to miss out on any. There's also some that are possible to get through a portal, but you can't reach it any other way besides through a portal. But I know which portal to go to, so we'll do that before I go to the center. These Grox look like I can defeat him, so I just have to go around. I just probably forgot about him because sometimes I'll just zone out and not really pay attention to everything I was defeating. Those ones look like you have to sort of go out of your way to get them. I probably died at one point, forgot that I was still defeating that little section, and then I was like, you know what? Let's move on to the next one. So we'll go ahead and defeat them. They're on the... I don't know if they're going to have a lot of cities. Well, I don't know if they're going to have 1 or 2 cities, but I think they're going to have 2 cities with limited buildings. So I don't know if I'll be able to defeat them with a single bomb, but we're going to find out. We'll go over there. I've only got a handful left. All these stars were inhabited by Grox, all of them, or every other star basically. There's over 5,000 Grox planets, 5,000 of them in like 2,500 star systems, and I one by one took each of them out. Most of them using Antimatter Bombs, and then some of them using terraforming methods. Oh, I was dying. But it's been a long process. I usually watch Netflix or something while I do this. Okay, so it looks like I just barely missed out on some of them. So I'll get to show off a couple Grox planet. Wait, can I reach them? Maybe I didn't kill them because I can't reach them. Oh, I can reach it. Maybe I thought I couldn't reach it, but nope, we can reach them. Let's see what the planets look like. Turn on my auto blaster, of course. I killed the Grox by terraforming to planet 2. Well, I've never seen that before. They just died. That one, I've never once have I seen that happen. I have no explanation for that. But I'll take it. Wow, that was weird. Now the planet's T2? How'd that even happen? That is bizarre. But you know what? Whatever. Okay, let's go on to something more normal. Let's see what this planet looks like. Okay, this one's normal. This one, okay, good. I can show off this method. I'll go invisible just so I can show the bomb drop. But you can sort of see how I knew how to aim. And I just sort of, over time, I figured out the best method to destroy the cities. And if you were just like slightly before the Great Hall, you can drop a bomb, and it will just destroy it quickly in one hit. So that's the method I usually use for all these outer planets. Okay, so you can see how it goes fast, but multiply that by 5,000. Now then you can see how it's going to take a while. Okay, next. Look, this planet says T2 as well. They're going to be defeated instantly. That is so weird. There's been so many unusual things that have happened while I'm streaming. I don't ever get these unusual things that happen when I just play normally. Like, by myself. But now that I'm streaming, all these weird things are happening that I can't really explain. But whatever. Speed up the process. That's so weird. That is so abnormal. Okay, so this one's not a water world, even though it looks like it's purely water. It's these would normally have buildings in the cities if it were further away from the center or closer to the center of the galaxy. But thankfully we're towards the edge, so I can just drop bombs Okay, so there's 3 of them here. I'm going to use an Antimatter Missile, which destroys them all. That one flew away from the pack, so I couldn't get them all. They have to be pretty close to each other. It wasn't a complete waste. It saved some time, I think. Please don't kill me. God. Please don't heal yourself. Okay, thank you. Normally, if they're at like 80, you can just finish them off outside the planet. They'll do some damage, but it's not that bad. Alright, I purposely left a pocket to fight today. That's right. I did do that, didn't I? I did that on purpose. That way I wasn't just straight up gonna go get the Staff of Life right at the beginning. Gonna show off some combat. Oh crap, I wasted one. That's all, whatever. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't defeat it all the way. Okay. So I think I pretty much planned it out perfectly where I won't have to regenerate too much more of these health packs. Well, I might. We'll see. But anyways, for the next 30 minutes, I'll probably be flying around defeating planets like this. Yep. Simple enough. Also, while I'm doing this, I like to find wonder, or what are they called? Wonder planets, or they're basically unique planets that have like special features that aren't in any other planets. Fairy tale planets? I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're very, very rare, and they add to your badges. So your badges are like badge points, which is for accomplishing goals, and there's different levels on most of them. So, so I need to find 12 of these unique planets to get the 5th badge in the category. I found 8, so I need 4 more, which I probably am not going to find even before defeating the Grox. I probably miss out on some that I just wasn't paying close enough attention to, but I'll find them. I'll find more later. Oh, I didn't kill it, but I will use the opportunity to defeat all of those ships at once. Very nifty. So I missed, but I think that should do it. And I think I defeated all the ones that'll follow me outside. Yep. Okay. Next. And this process will continue for a while. I don't even like zoom out and look at my progress. I just go next, 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 go, go, go. Because if you zoom out and look at your project or your progress, you're going to be like, I have so much work left to do. I do not want to do this. So if you just don't even think about it, you just go, go, go. It eventually gets completed. Okay. How many ships do we have? 2. So I will use my Antimatter, my Proton Missile or whatever. You circle them sort of like that. Okay, and then you can click on it, or it'll automatically target it if it hits you. And then you sort of try to stay in its close proximity. Okay. Repair, repeat, rinse. It's a long process. Spent 150. You know, I could probably have spent more hours than 150, because I've finished so many. I've watched like half of Breaking Bad played in this. I've finished Stranger Things, some other Netflix originals. I've watched every single episode of Futurama while playing this. A lot of Family Guy. What else? Little things here and there. Movies. I've watched probably like 7 movies while doing this. Maybe more. I've watched every single episode of Rick and Morty doing this. Yeah, that adds up. So someone can go ahead and accumulate all that time together. I mean, I watched some Futurama without doing this, but I definitely watched all of Rick and Morty doing this. I mean, it was too perfect. How could I not play Spore while watching Rick and Morty? The game, the show and the game just go perfectly together. Especially me defeating the Grox. Okay. How is it not dead? Thank you. Okay. Next. So then I just sort of scan around. See what else I've missed. See what other planets I need to defeat. Finatina. I also like to colonize planets with unique names. Like shoes at the center of the galaxy. It's fun. I also colonize planets that are already like T1 score. That way I can buy things from my own colony. Because if the score isn't good enough, you can't buy from your own colony. If the score is like, it has to at least have a score of T1. And you can buy resources from your own colony. Or items, I guess, is a better word. Okay. Antimatter Missile. All dead. So efficient. We've got this down to a science. About time, since they're almost defeated. I had down to a science long ago. Then after that, it was just grind, grind, grind. Sometimes I use a shield to speed up the process, or just if the city's really close, I'll be shot at. So I use my shield because while I'm in the center, I don't use the shield very much, so I might as well use it every time I can. Might as well. Here's a nice water planet. Doesn't really matter for the center, but I still like seeing them just because it reminds me of when I found them in the very center of the galaxy. Saves so much time. One bomb, fall back, antimatter missile, boom, dead. Next, go. Scan around. The game automatically takes some time to leave the solar system, so you might as well scan around during that process. Repeat and rinse. You don't want to get too close to the city, or else its own little turrets and lasers will shoot at you. I think I missed. Oh no, I got it. And so you have to sort of fly a good altitude above it. Which is why aiming is important. Look at that name. I'll see you sweat. Oh, I'm almost dead. It's alright, didn't die. Save some time. Dying's not always a bad thing, because it automatically heals you. So, don't have to use those resources, or those items, to heal yourself. One of these planets is called Brownie 3. There's so many silly names. Sometimes I hide myself with the cloaking device, because I'm really close to the city when I start off flying into the planet, and it's just better that way. That way you don't have to like do little circles to get aligned with the hull. Okay, there we go. There's only one ship on this planet, so I can defeat it quickly. Next, we're going to Brownie 3. What a name. These are all randomly generated names. I think there's like a language filter, but it doesn't always work, which is really funny. Sometimes the filter is just not as good as it could be. Sometimes there's some questionably named planets, like just flips around a couple letters. It's definitely harder to play this while I'm streaming because it lags, because my computer cannot handle streaming and playing Spore very efficiently. So because it lags, it messes up my timing. That's alright. We only got a couple planets to destroy. Well, we've got a good amount left. You can sort of zoom out and see that that's all that's really left for this pocket. This is the very last pocket that I've got left. So it's not too bad. Because I left one pocket just to show off sort of how long the grind takes. What kind of how extensive the Grox network is. I didn't want it to look like this was a simple task, because this is a lot of grinding. Oh, there's only one in this solar system. Very nice. So you can imagine this red, just your entire screen, no matter where you go in this radius around the galaxy. About like that. Whole screen pure red, just like this, except I've already defeated a lot of them in this area, so you can sort of see the ending in sight. But before, there was like no ending. It was just never ending. And there you go. I always check the planets in the solar system to see if they're a score of T3, because if they're a score of T3, there's a very good chance that they are wonder planets. Ooh, look at this planet. This is a cool planet. Look at this planet. It's like a water planet, but not quite. Yeah, this is a unique planet in my opinion, but it doesn't add to the list. Oh, how many are there? There's 3 of them. We're going to use an Antimatter Missile. Oh, but I didn't get that one. Hit it. Jeez. Fine, I'll just kill it in space. So I saw a couple of, nope, both T1. Here, I'll show this off. The Grox is attacking me at my little nebulous, or whatever that was. Supernova? I don't know. Hey, Greentails. Yes, this is Spore. This is the game of Spore. It's basically early No Man's Sky. This is the original No Man's Sky. If this game lived up to the hype, there would probably be no Man's Sky. If this game was properly done, No Man's Sky would not exist. But because of their budget and the hype and everything, the game was not as elaborate as they wanted it to be, so people got really mad at it. Still an amazing game, but it was not what people were expecting. So people were like, no, we need more. This isn't good enough. And No Man's Sky came around, which ironically didn't quite live up to its hype. Actually, it did a much better job than Spore, but there were just so many bugs. It's still an amazing game, though, don't get me wrong. No Man's Sky. I can't play it yet, but I will someday. Someday soon. But not yet. Got Spore left. And then Pokemon, of course. Okay, so there's only 2, so I will destroy them with missiles, or with photon missiles. You know, maybe I'll just use antimatter missiles on the rest of these colonies. I've only got so many left. And I need to conserve my health anyways. I don't want to have to go and stock up. Why is this one healed? Why is this happening? These things have to be fully defeated anymore. They didn't. That never used to be the case. Thank you. All right, I swear to God, just die. Thank you. Oh, still got to defeat. Still got to defeat this one. Oh my God, didn't get it. There we go. Next. Where are you guys? There you are. Moving on. Next planet. I like to dramatically fly off, knowing that I probably hit it. There's a good chance. Ooh, that looks like a cool planet. Let's go check it out. Let's see if it's a unique planet. No, it's not. It's alright. Gotta find all the unique planets. Don't want to miss them. Don't want to miss any of them. Some unique planets even have a score of T0. They're usually like lava-filled ones, though, and I'll recognize them if I see them. Probably. I like when there's only one ship. That's the best. Nice. That one was very efficient. Yep, we're getting close. Getting close. Oh, I think I overshot it slightly. Yep. Oh, no, I got it. That was really close, though. Oh, I'd missed one. How dare it survive? There we are. Oh, didn't mean to go to whatever that planet was. Go to Rylanus. I don't think I was gonna destroy it. Nope. I was correct. That one will, though. Moving on to, oh. No, we don't need to go to Lucas. We're going over to Jaden. Jaden 2. Should be good. You really can get a feel for the tediousness of this with this little pocket of Grox. Imagine doing this 5,000 times. 1 out of 5,000. You have to include the whole process of buying resources. You don't have unlimited resources. This is not infinite. You might miss. You might not do a good job. This is the outer skirts as well, so the inner planets just you take that much longer. It's quite a tedious process. Oh, oh, we're getting closer to the center, so now this planet has 2 cities. They can both still be defeated with a single bomb, but you have to aim. You have to aim closer. Usually, yeah, you might accidentally hit the cities or the buildings instead of the Great Hall City. So the aiming's a little tougher. There we are. Yep. I don't know why this planet is just right on the cusp. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go find that portal. I think I know how to get to it. So you have to go back around. We have to get to a very specific location because there's one portal that will reach it. So I'm going to go find a wormhole for now, which means I have to get out of the center. Because there aren't any wormholes right in the center. You have to sort of go out the outskirts a little bit. Because if there's a wormhole right in the center, it would be potentially easy to get to the center of the galaxy, like with no effort at all. Potentially. The odds are very unlikely, but they didn't want to take any chances. So let's go find a portal, or a wormhole. Or actually, I could probably just leave the galaxy from here, or the center of the galaxy from here. I know where I need to go. Hopefully it's correct. I'm going to make a pit stop for some energy. No need to waste it. In the, where are we at? Talea. Alright. So I'm trying to get, right there. That is my goal. So I'm actually on the right track, I think. Yes, I believe this is the correct arm to be on. Very nice. Wait, why is this? Who's this? Is this a Grox? Who hates me over here? Oh. Okay. Some random colony that hates me. That's nice. I'm glad I'm welcomed in this galaxy. Okay, I'm on the right track. Here we go. Let's go find that wormhole. One wormhole in the entire galaxy is what I'm looking for. Okay, got a little ways to go. Nope, still got a little ways to go. I don't think this is the one. Let me go check. Nope. This is not the gap, it's the next gap. Pretty sure. Come on. Zoom in. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Dang, still have a ways to go. Alright. Keep moving along here. Did I find it? I found it. This is the one. Yep, this is the portal. Here we go. Moment of truth. We're going to find out if this leads to that specific portal in the center of the galaxy. I believe this is the right one. Well, would you look at that? It actually worked. Nice. See how strong these are, if I need my shield or not. Oh yeah, need my shield. Just the one. All. That was easy. See if I can reach any more. If that's the only one I need to reach, that would be so funny. Can any of the others be reached? Oh yeah, they can. Look at that. That is awesome. Ah, there's 3 of them. I have to defeat 3. Fine. Uh-oh. Make it colder and more atmosphere. Got it. What? I only killed 1 with that method? these are the last 3 solar systems that I can defeat the Grox with 3 parsecs before I get the Staff of Life. The last 3. It's coming down to a wire. Not just any old wire, the wire. Okay, that should do it. Should do the trick any second now. Here we are. Next. Alrighty. One more planet in this system, I think. Oh, no, that was it for the system. Very nice. Ooh, actually, I can only reach this one. This is the last... This is the final Grox solar system that I can defeat before I go to the center of the galaxy. The final one. The only way to get to it was through this portal. This is the last one. There's 2 of them. And I don't know what kind of planet this is. It's going to be a surprise. It's a boring, stupid one that I got to do this on. But this is the final system. And then it will be time to go to the center of the galaxy. Alright, should be good. Let's go find the one ship that's going after me. Whoops. Here we go, guys. 1 planet remains until the center of the galaxy. Hyexum. What a name. Can I use my shield yet? Nope. It's terraforming. Terraforming it is. And this time we lower the atmosphere and we make it hotter. And we flood the planet. The final terraforming until we go to the center of the galaxy. If the patch never existed to allow you to travel to your maximum hyperdrive after you go to the center of the galaxy, this would be the furthest I could go. I could no longer continue pursuing defeating the Grox. So we're very thankful that the patch exists. Here we go. Final planet. Time to go to the center of the galaxy. Time to go to the center. This one cannot be reached yet. This is exciting. Take one last good look. All of our efforts, or all of my efforts, are coming to an end tonight. I believe they will be. We got a lot of little planets, like a lot of these individual planets are going to add up, but they'll go by fast. Hey, don't shoot at me. We're gonna make a quick stop. There's shoes, and then there's shiz. We're gonna make a quick stop at shiz. All right. Here's the closest star. I made it a tribe so that the Grox couldn't take it back over. Galactic core. Look at the needle. It doesn't know what to do. Save. The final stretch. I've defeated every Grox I possibly can without going to the center. Come on. Please finish saving. There we go. Alright, so we'll do a little final checkup of where we're at. You see all these species? They did nothing for me. In fact, they're kind of in my way. But that's alright. They literally did nothing for me. Grox, there's one of them right there. It's the only one I think I can see on the screen. But that one cannot be reached. There are a handful of other Grox planets that cannot be reached. But for the most part, you can see all my colonies around this this little area where the Grox inhabited. The entire group of stars, all these stars were Grox. They're now all gone or mine. I've gotten every single possible Grox colony without entering the Galactic core. So it's time to finish this, and we'll enter the Galactic core for the very first time. Here we go. You found a rare galactic formation. It means I've never been here before. And it's time for the best cutscene of them all. Sit back and enjoy. Friendly Grinch, how long has this taken me? It's taken me at least 200 to 300 hours total. It's something like that. It's been quite a process. Just basically sit back, watch Netflix, and grind is what I do. I've probably been at this for like a year on and off. Whenever I feel like watching some Netflix, some series that are getting my attention. Rick and Morty, Futurama, Breaking Bad. Those are the main three that I spend a lot of time doing this while watching. So silly. But the whole trip to get here is fun. I will never use it once. I will keep it at max. Yep. We're putting the cursor up there. Apparently we're special in this galaxy. Great. Stupid software update. Ruining everything. Let's go back. Let's go back through the portal. Here we go. Staff of Life. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm sorry. I got it. It's right there. It was hidden. I thought it was under the green one. There's our Staff of Life, which I'll never use. Okay, anyways. Great. Now our hyperdrive is a 20 parsec radius, so we can finish defeating the Grox now. Where's one of them? Thought there was one within my radius, right at the Galactic core. Or whatever. I'm sure there's some over here. Okay, there we go. They just didn't load. Okay, let the fun continue. Wow, this entire system has blue spice. It's pretty crazy. Or I could use my Staff of Life to finish off the rest of the Grox planets. Nah. Gotta be complete. Gotta have every Staff of Life available. Ooh, I'll use my shield now. Very good. Alright, next. Oh, nice. It's a water planet. Yes, thank you for saving all that time. That is awesome. Capture system? What? Yeah. It's right. It's mine. That must have been their next, that must have been like the next one up on the list. To, that was like their new central, solar system, I guess. Oh, it was the next closest one. So that means I might be able to capture this one. I can capture the rest of them. Oh, nice. I wonder if that's true. Guess we'll find out. That was weird. Because that one was closest to the center of the galaxy. See if I can capture this. I think the first planet you destroy, but then the second one you capture. I think that's how it works. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have to terraform it. Dang it. Oh, this one's simple though. But I don't think you capture ones you terraform. I think you can only capture ones that you destroy with the bullets. So that's why I was able to capture, because it was a water world. And I didn't have my shield ready yet, but it was a water world, so I could capture it. That's interesting. What? I thought I killed them all.